What's cracking with your snacking snacker stars? It's me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, branded from the sAs, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, and I am a man with a plan, and today I am going to hit you up with an OtR twofer because it's been a long time. Well, I'm in a place that makes a twofer and sometimes even a threefer, all the more possible. I'll be right back right after this to tell you what I'm going to have and more on OtR. You are looking live at Burger King in the Kingstown Shopping Center in Kingstown, Virginia. Well, Kingstown really isn't a city in Virginia, but it's an incorporated area in between Springfield and Alexandria. Across the street, you've got a Walmart over there. This shopping center has a lot of other things too, which you really can't see from my position, but one thing it does have is a combination KFC Taco Bell. So today on OtR, I'm going to do a twofer. I haven't done one of those in a long time. It won't be a threefer though. I'm just going to review items from Burger King and from KFC today. That's right, and there they are, right there in their bags. Let me go ahead and get them out of there. All right, so over here on the left-hand side from KFC, you see something kind of small, and over here on the right-hand side from Burger King, you see something kind of big. What we've got here is the Nashville Hot Chicken Little. The Nashville Hot Chicken is back, and they've decided to allow you to make a sandwich out of it now, and it's only $1.49, so that's a pretty good deal. And a brand new sandwich from Burger King. No, not the A1 burger. This is the Bacon King. Let me go ahead and think I'll start with the Chicken Little. All right, here is the Nashville Hot Chicken Little. Now, this does not look like it does in the commercials or in the in-store promotional materials. What that looks like is a tender that's actually dipped in the Nashville hot sauce and then stuck on the bread. What this is just a regular tender, and I saw them do this. They just squirted some of the Nashville hot sauce on the top, and if you'll see, it's kind of soaked in there, so it's not real juicy looking. And a lot of it ended up on the bun. So execution so far does not seem to be correct, but it's only $1.49. It's on this little tiny sesame seed bun. I think it's got a squirt of mayonnaise on the bottom, and it's got a pickle hanging out the side there for good luck. And this is the Bacon King, the newest version of the Bacon Cheeseburger by Burger King. This is their take on the Baconator, obviously, right down to the fact that it does indeed have 6 slices of bacon, or at least it's supposed to. There's a sesame seed bun there. There's a half a pound of meat. They decided to put mayonnaise and ketchup on as the main condiments here. I can't really say that's too enthusiastically great, because I don't really have ketchup on my burgers very often. Not that I hate it, it's just not usually what I do. I'm not one of those ketchup haters or anything. So looking at the bacon here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 half strips there, and there's a little hunk right there. So yeah, let me see if I can make that work again. There's 1, 2, 3, okay, there is 6. There's 6 half strips on here, so it's not real strips of bacon, not full strips, but half strips. And then you got 2 quarter-pound patties. They look like they're just your standard Whopper patties. Supposedly something like 4 slices of cheese in there, but I don't see that, man. I see just a glob of cheese in the middle, and then nothing on the bottom. All right, this one, $5.99. If you want to get it in a combo, it's like $7.99 or something like that. All right, guys, I'll be right back right after this to check these both out with my mouth and tell you what I think about them on this OtR twofer. All right, guys, I'm back, and I'm going to go ahead and check out this Chicken Little first. I already reviewed the regular Chicken Little, and I reviewed the Nashville Hot Chicken when it came out back last January or so. So if you want to check out those videos, make sure you do. But anyway, the Chicken Little next to my noggin, the way I always show you, is not very big. It's just a chicken tender on a little piece of bread, right? And like I said, they didn't really do it justice with the the Nashville Hot Chicken sauce. There's very little on there, so I hope I notice it. If you're not aware of what the sauce is, it's basically lard and cayenne pepper, so I'm glad I didn't get that much in one way, but let's see. Alright guys, that Nashville Hot Chicken Little is a great concept. I really like where they're going with it, but the girl who made it behind the counter back there didn't do it justice because she didn't put enough sauce on it. I just barely got a little bit of the sting from the cayenne pepper. Otherwise, it just seemed like a basic Chicken Little to me with a piece of pickle on it. No big deal there. You know, I really like where it's going, though, and my tongue was saying, give me more of that sauce, man. I need a little bit more of that to really, you know, like this sandwich. Otherwise, it kind of flops. In execution, that could be a full thumbs up, guys, if done right. But since it was executed poorly in my eyes, I think I'm going to give it a 3/4 thumbs up. And hopefully if I go back and get one again, they'll do a little bit better job next time of putting the sauce on there. They just started a new ad campaign, you know, with some guy from some show I never watched as the young, you know, cool, hip, rock and roll Colonel Sanders. I want to see them, you know, really jump outside the box. I want to see Ken Jeong, I want to see George Lopez, and I want to see Tracy Morgan all as the Colonel, because I think all three are hilarious guys and they could really bring a really interesting slant to the Colonel, and it would make it a more diverse experience altogether. Where are you guys thinking, guys? I don't even know who this dude is that they put on there now. I guess some people do, I don't know. But anyway, let me move on to the next item. And the next item is the Bacon King by Burger King. This does not look as big and juicy as it does in the promotional materials. I believe they have gotten rid of, by the way, the A1 Ultimate Bacon Cheeseburger, the Bacon King, and the Stacker. I didn't see any of those three burgers on the menu in there today. They had this, and they had a new home-style cheeseburger that was like $3.69. This is basically a double Whopper minus the crappy lettuce and tomatoes, you know, with bacon on it. So I don't know. Maybe it's different. Maybe it's not. Let me go ahead and take a bite, though. It looks pretty beefy. As you can see, it's got the standard Burger King gray meat. That's always favorable. But I am glad that they decided to 86 the lettuce on this, because I hate their lettuce. Let me take one more bite and let you know what I think. Let me get a hit of my Crystal Pepsi to wash this crap down, and I'll let you know what I think. Alright, gang, that's a good, tasty burger. It's nothing revolutionary, nothing that different about it. Now, they kind of fake you out by saying there's 6 strips of bacon on there. There's not. There's 6 half strips of bacon on there. Maybe not even half, maybe third, depending on, you know, how big the original piece of bacon was. I'm not going to knock this thing down for the terrible service that was going on in there, because between the lady at the counter, the manager, and a couple of other inept people in there, it took a long time to get this thing, and I watched it sit up on the rack for a good 4 minutes before they even handed it to me, and they weren't handing anybody else's meals out, so I don't know what their slowdown was there. But it does basically taste like a double Whopper, which is basically my favorite sandwich from Burger King at this point, if they don't have the A1, with some bacon on it. Now, the meat actually, the beef actually outweighs the bacon on this in terms of flavor, and it has that flame broil Burger King flavor. The bacon comes in second, and like I said, maybe if they put the full strips on there, you'd notice it a little bit more, because you're supposed to notice 6 strips of bacon. I don't think they put as much cheese on there as is advertised, but still pretty darn cheesy. It could have used a piece of cheese on the top, or maybe the bottom, or something on the bottom, because this thing ended up being a little bit dry. But that said, I can't give a lot of beef and bacon and cheese a very low rating, that's for sure. A little bit on the high side on the money at $6, but I'll take it, and I'll give it a 3/4 thumbs up. So 3/4 thumbs up for both of these today. However, that Chicken Little could have been perfect if it was done correctly. Thanks for watching OTR today. This twofer, hope you like the twofers. Hope you like OTR in general, because I'm going to keep doing it for you no matter what. Also, check out the sAs group on Facebook with hundreds of the coolest people in the world on our group. And you should be too. Why aren't you? Also, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Brandon Reich sAs. When you do, use that hashtag Snack Society all day, every day, like Heel Will says. And like, favorite, share, and subscribe. And in the meantime, in between time, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.